Hi, my name is Jonathan, and I like to tell the entire world that I am very physically attracted to women that have severe facial deformities. I get really turned on by a woman who most people would call ugly, or just has seriously, really physically attracted to a girl who is just completely deformed, severely deformed in the face. Like, say if there was a female version of that guy down in Florida who was mauled by this guy who was high on meth, and his face was mauled by this guy. If there were a female version of him, like, I would totally marry her, because to me she'd be really hot. And like that woman a few years ago, who had a friend who had a large gorilla or chimpanzee, whatever, and this chimpanzee completely attacked her and mauled her face, like, really severely. Like, I would be totally physically turned on and, like, really horny for a woman that was like that. Like, what made me think about this is last night I was hanging around a bunch of my Iranian friends back at the university, and we were on campus, and there are all these hot girls around, basically half naked, because, like, #1 party school in the nation. So we were my Iranian friends and us were just talking about all the girls that were around us. Like, I told my Iranian friends that I have a huge crush on Jenny Conley. She's the accordion player on the Decemberists, and a month ago I had the privilege of seeing the Decemberists in concert. It was actually Black Prairie, a band that's a side project of the Decemberists. And my first time seeing Jenny Conley in concert, she was so incredibly beautiful, and I just loved her personality that was coming off on the stage. So in love with Jenny Conley. She's so beautiful. So I had the privilege of shaking her hand, and I felt so flattered getting to see her and shake her hand. It's like, I think she's so incredibly beautiful, Jenny Conley of the Decemberists. So I showed a picture of her to my Iranian friends, and they just laughed at me because they thought she was so ugly. And that kind of hurt my feelings, because I think Jenny Conley is very incredibly beautiful. So that's what I think is beautiful, a person like Jenny Conley. I have a huge crush on her. So, like, my Iranian friends laughed at me. But, like, one thing about ugly girls, whatever, like women that are even born with severe deformities, is that one thing that I like about that appeals to me, physically appeals to me, that they are more likely to be virgins. And I am physically turned on by a virginity, a girl that's a virgin. Like, seriously, it doesn't matter how beautiful a girl is, if she is a slut, basically, she sleeps around before marriage, she's not a virgin before marriage, her physical beauty actually diminishes to me. She's not even physically a beautiful person to me. A girl who's basically a slut, basically. But it doesn't matter if she is a virgin. It doesn't matter what she looks like. That is completely, very physically appealing to me. A girl that is a virgin. So anyway, a deformed girl, a girl who's the victim of a face mauling or acid attack, she is more likely to be a virgin, and I'll marry her. Not just, acid attack. I forgot to mention acid attacks. Like, I am serious. Like, all these women who are victims of acid attacks around the world, these beautiful women, I see their before pictures, the way they look before, and they look okay. I mean, some people would say they look gorgeous, and they look okay to me. They don't look necessarily ugly, but they just look okay to me. But their after pictures, like after their acid attack, to me they are so incredibly beautiful. The way they look, their faces after the acid attack, they look so incredibly beautiful. I cannot be the only guy that sees that and is physically attracted to a girl like that. Like, another thing with physically deformed girls is that they're more likely to be faithful, and they're more likely to develop personalities, and they have fabulous personalities. So, yeah. So, like, to me, hot girls are really, I'm not attracted to hot girls. I love ugly girls. Um, like, so anyway, I cannot be the only guy in the world that feels that way. Like, it's just sad. I'm just really sad if I'm the only guy that's physically attracted to deformed women like that. So anyway, if you are, if you are a woman like that, if you are a woman who is the victim of an acid attack, or a victim of a face mauling, whatever, or if you're just, everyone around you says you're ugly, I want to tell you that I think you're very beautiful. And just wait, have hope for a guy that's like me, and hope for a guy in your life that will completely fall in love with you for the way you look. That is all I wanted to say, is that I want to marry a woman who is the victim of a face mauling, or marry a woman who's the victim of an acid attack. Because they're very beautiful to me. Also wanted to add is that one reason why I'm physically attracted to a woman that's a victim of an acid attack or a victim of a face mauling is that the way they look on the outside, the way their face looks, is the way how I feel on the inside. What I've been through my entire life, just the pain I have in my life and all that. Like how they look on the outside, a girl that's facially deformed very severely, that's how I feel on the inside. So I feel I can relate to a woman like that. So that's one reason I'm physically attracted to a woman like that. So, that's all I wanted to say, and I love you very much. Bye.